So good morning, everybody. In today's class, we are going to discuss the rest portion of the poem, that is the heart of the tree. In the last class, we have been discussed the very first stanza of this poem, and I told to you that we will be discussing the next two stanzas in the next day. So I hope that you all have revised these two stanzas. So without waste of time, students, let us begin the class. First of all, just make me sure that am I visible and audible to everybody? Okay, all right, thank you. So just open page number 8, the heart of the tree, poem 1. So here we have our second stanza today. That what does he plant? Who plants a tree? He plants full shade and tender rain, and seed and buds of days to be. And ere that fades and flush again, he plants the glory of the plain. He plants the forest heritage, the harvest of coming age. The harvest of a coming age. The joy that unborn eyes shall see. These things he plants, who plants a tree. So this time we are going to discuss this stanza. So how many of you have prepared it? Raise your hand and then tell me how many of you have prepared this stanza. And also you can open your workbook, page number 20. Because this time we will be discussing the question answer based on this poem. So just take out your workbook, page number 20, as well as your textbook, page number 8. So without waste of time, I will ask to Yuvraj Singh of 9th. Yuvraj Pratap Singh. Yuvraj, unmute yourself.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, Yuvraj, good morning.
Yes, ma'am.
So here the second stanza is talking about what concept that you have to discuss with us. Are you getting me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right.
Ma'am, just wait for a second. Ma'am, wait.
Okay, till you take time, can you take any other student?
Okay.
Okay, so he is taking time. I will be asking to Nitya, Pathak 9th.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Nitya. So the second stanza you have.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the poet tells the importance of the tree that will produce seed and bud in the future. Ma'am, and also add the beauty of the plain. And also add the beauty of the plain. Ma'am, forest is our natural heritage. The one who plant tree, conserving natural heritage. Ma'am, and a single plant could turn into a forest.
Yes.
Thus the man who plant a forest heritage. Ma'am, for the upcoming generation.
Okay.
Ma'am, for the upcoming generation, we are planted tree now for all the benefits of the tree.
All the benefits of the tree or the benefits for us, for humans?
Benefit of upcoming generation.
Upcoming generation. Who is the, okay, can you tell me, there is a word given, what as well as a phrase, is the unborn eyes. So I will ask to you, Nitya, what is unborn eyes?
Unborn eyes means, ma'am, future generation who is yet to be born.
Yes, very good. Who is yet to be born? That is the future generation. Right answer. So a man who's going to plant a tree, he actually plants what? A forest for the new generation that will be coming.
Yes.
Yes, very good, Nitya. Thank you so much.
Okay, ma'am.
Anamika,
you.
9th B.
Ma'am, in the second stanza, the poet used to plant used to plant the trees. Ma'am, for the future, ma'am, and ma'am, in second stanza, poet used to plant the trees for the future. For the future.
Okay. What does you mean by this phrase? Cool. What is that? Cool shade. Just wait. Writer has been used this phrase. What is cool shade? Cool shade, and then after tender rain. What is tender rain and cool shade? I will write here. Okay, then after he has been used here, glory of the plane. Okay, glory of the plane. All right. So who will give me answer of these words? What has been used by the writer? Tender rain, cool shade, and glory of the plane. One more thing has been given: forest heritage. What do you mean by these things? Raise your hand. And more. Okay, Deepak 9th.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, Deepak, good morning.
Ma'am, this all means that association with a tree.
Oh, yes, very good. Association is the tree. That is correct. So that is why what figure of speech I told you yesterday is to be used here by the writer.
Ma'am, metonymy.
Metonymy, yes, correct. But tender rain, how that tree is associated with the tender rain, that you have to explain. Tender rain, cool shade, glory of the plain. These all things has been related to what? With the forest. No, here the writer has been described what about forest. A man who is going to plant a tree, actually he's making a forest. He's making a heritage for our new generation. No, that is
Yes,
the
ma'am.
important content is given in this stanza by the poet. So in the concept of a forest and as well as a heritage, these things has been used by the poet. Okay, tender rain, because one okay, you explain, because I told that I will ask all the things to you.
Ma'am, don't know, ma'am.
Okay, you have some problem in this stanza.
Ma'am, in second stanza.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Deepak, just listen us, because we are discussing here. That is why I'm discussing, so that if there is any problem, students can understand it properly. Clear? So try to listen the answer of the students. Just wait and then listen.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, I will be taking to Yuraj Pratap, 9th.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, good morning, Yuraj. What do you mean by these words? Tender rain, cool shade, then glory of the plain.
Cool shade means some thanda baris.
Can you
Some cool rain.
okay, you all the things that you're going to say to me, that will be in English only. You are in 9th class.
Yes, ma'am.
So how it is
And tender
related?
rain means
Okay.
tender rain means cool. Tender rain means some soft rain. And
So how a tree is related to this word, tender rain? How a tree is related to these words? That you have to explain. How these two are associated. Okay, just wait. I will take any other student.
okay, ma'am.
Adiba, 9th D.
Hello, good morning, ma'am.
Morning.
So, ma'am, the first word I'm taking cool shade. Ma'am, trees are providing us shade, and in summer days, the trees are providing us a cool shade. So that's why it is associated with trees, cool shade. And then tender rain, ma'am, more trees we will plant, then the rain will be fresh. So that's why it is gentle and caring rain, tender rain. And then the glory of the plain. Ma'am, when we will plant trees, ma'am, then soil will become fertile. So that is why it is a glory of the plain.
Okay,
And
how these
last,
things
forest
are?
heritage.
Yes. Okay, tell.
Ma'am, at forest heritage, ma'am, the features belonging to the culture of the particular society, like our tradition, our languages, and the beliefs, that are the passed down from one generation to the other. So it is for the upcoming generation.
So that will be help to the next generation. Very good,
Yes,
correct
ma'am.
answer. So I hope that this stanza is clear to everybody. Now make me sure, you Raj, and the rest of the students, that now this is understood by you all, so that I can proceed to the next one. If you have any problem regarding this stanza, raise your hand and then ask me fast. Okay, I hope things are clear. So now the next one, the third stanza is talking about what does he plant? Who plants a tree? He plants in sap and leaf and wood, in love of home and loyalty, and forecast thought of civic good. His blessings on the neighborhood. Who in the hollow of his hand holds all the growth of all our lands. A nation's growth from sea to sea, still in his heart, who plants a tree. Very good philosophical stanza. Philosophical theme is given by the writer. So, who will give me answer? Please raise your hand. So we have Tanvi, Adiba, Aradhya, and Chavi. Okay, Anam Khan, 9th B. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. The poet starts with the question which has been asked previously as to maintain the anxiety of the readers, and then he answers it. He says that he who plants he plants the plants as the trees give leaves and woods, and that he plants the home, and he is a loyal person, and he plants a tree because he believes in civil good. He wants the people of future generation to have plants, because without plants it would be very difficult to live. And he gives his neighbors a blessings in the as plants. And he has been, the person who plants tree has been described by the poet as a god-like person, because he gives. And a plant is very important for the nation's growth. And the person who plants a tree has very much compassion in his heart.
Okay, all right, Anam. Things are correct. See, there is a letter, a capital letter used by the writer, the poet. Okay, everywhere he has used in the last stanza him like that. So this one, capital letter shows that the man he's talking about a person who is somewhere responsible, that and somewhere loyal to his, not only for his home, as well as his neighbors, his society, and then after his country. So that is why here he has been given a philosophical concept of this poem. So it's talking about the person who is somewhere thinking like a god, the benefits of others. Okay, a man who is going to plant, he is not only thinking for themselves or himself or his family only. Actually, he is the thinker of what? He is the thinker of his neighbors, his society, and then after his country. Clear? So, okay. There is a word given, farcast. Who will tell me what does it mean, farcast? Farcast. Okay, Anam, you can mute yourself. I will ask to any other student. Chavi, 9C. Chavi, what does it mean? Forecast. I hope that there are some network issue. I will ask to any other student. Tanvi. Tanvi Singh, 9th B. Tanvi, are you listening me? Okay, so I will take any other student. There is maybe there is any problem. Muhammad Ayan is there, 9th D.
Ma'am, forecast means not concerned about the cast.
No. Go to the concept of the poem and then tell what does it mean. Wait, Anantika Singh, you not mentioned the class and section. I will be talking to Anantika Singh.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta. Yes, what is forecast in the concept of this poem?
Ma'am, its meaning is not concerned about.
Is given in the book.
Ma'am, I have not seen book.
No. So what is the meaning of these two words regarding the concept of your poem? I'm asking these things.
Okay.
Okay, who will tell me? Raise your hand and then give me answer. Dhruv Srivastava.
Hello.
Yes,
Good morning,
Dhruv.
ma'am.
Good morning.
Ma'am, forecast thought of civic good means that thoughtfulness for the good of the community,
Somewhere near to the answer.
and the action planter shows his vision for future.
Yes, very close to the answer.
When
You're
the
just.
when the people benefit from sap and leaf he had planted with much love and dedication.
Simply you have to say it because I just found that 3 and 4 students are not getting this word forecast. Simple forecast means what? Foresee. Okay, foresee it was to tell about future.
Yes, ma'am.
Getting to tell about future. So a person, that here I just already told you, the man who is going to plant a tree, according to poet, he is a philosophical type of poem thinking about others. Okay, he's a thinker
Yes,
of
ma'am.
society. So that is why he has a vision. Okay, what is a vision? To see the future benefit of the new generation.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
he's not going to think about himself as well as his family particularly. He's thinking about his neighbor as well as his society, and then after his country. So he has a vision to go ahead. Okay, so that is why
Yes,
that is
ma'am.
forecast. He's thinking about future. Clear to everybody?
Okay, ma'am. Thank
So
you, ma'am.
and forecast thought, that thought for what? Civic good, for the society, for the country. Clear? All right. So now tell me, is there any problem in the third stanza so that we will make it discussion or we will make it sure? Now raise your hand those who have doubt in any stanza of this poem. Otherwise, lower your hand. Now this is the time to discuss the question. Now, see on your workbook, extract 2. Read the extract given below and answer the question that follows. So the first question says, what is known as mother croon bird? Why the song sung in hushed voice? Who will tell me this answer? Okay, Chavi. Okay, Deepak, I will take Deepak 9th D. 90.
Ma'am, the soft song that mother birds is singing to her young ones.
Okay. Why the such type of song was sang by her in a hushed voice?
Ma'am, to provide peaceful atmosphere to young ones.
Oh, you can say, okay. The next question says, what is twilight? Why it is a happy twilight? Just related to the first one.
Ma'am, twilight is I'm sorry, ma'am. This I don't
That is
know.
the dusk time I told you yesterday. No, that is the dusk time and the time in which the light is somewhere fade light. Okay, you know that evening time, dusk time, things are not completely clear as in
Yes,
the
ma'am.
morning or in the noon. No,
Yes, ma'am.
so that is the dusk time in which twilight is a faint light at the end of the what at the end of the day what we have. So that is that why it is happy. It is happy because in that time that is the time to return back to home. So the
Home.
birds go where to their nest as well as they
Nest.
sing that types of lullaby songs for their kids. Okay, thank you. Now the third question, what do you mean by trouble happens harmony? So that things I have explained yesterday. Now next let's go to the next one. Metonymy. Do you have any problem in the figure of speech that is used by the poet, which is metonymy? What is metonymy? What is metonymy? Aradhya.
Ma'am, metonymy is a figure of speech in which the poet is not directly taking the name of the thing, but taking the association with the thing which is related to that thing. Like Cool said, and the glory of the plain, which refers to the uh, tree, not directly but indirectly.
So yes, Aradhya, your answer is correct. Just I will modify this answer by others. Just wait, let me talk to others. Then I will come to you.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Tanvi, please just elaborate this answer what Aradhya told. It's very important metonymy. Are you listening with Tanvi?
Morning, ma'am.
Morning.
Yes. Metonymy means a figure of speech in which the concept is called by rather metonym, and it is not it is shown indirectly, not directly, and in the poem. Like, ma'am, like it. 1 minute, ma'am, like
Cool shade and
hushed.
tender rain.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, like hushed. So it means silenced. But in the poem, the poet have written hushed at the place of silence.
And it is associated with that particular time as
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
talking about that twilight time. Okay, so
Yes,
things
ma'am.
are clear. So metonymy is what figure of speech in which a writer or the poet really they just they do not use that particular word which they
Word.
wanted to talk about in their works or in their poetry or prose, but
Yes,
they're
ma'am.
just taking the name of that particularly thing which is somewhere
Ma'am,
associated.
like synonyms.
Can be said, can be said. Okay, all right. Okay, so things are clear, I hope. Now
Yes, ma'am.
let's have the third extract. So first question says that enumerate any three benefits of tea. It is very easy. You can do. We will be talking to the next one. Second one, the water evaporates, condense, and falls as rain. What role do the trees play in the process of producing rain? It's very important question. Can be asked in the exam. Who will respond me? Dhruv Srivastava. Dhruv, unmute yourself. Okay, maybe is there any problem? So that is why he could not connect with us. Anshika Singh 90. Anshika. We are not listening you, Anshika. Okay, Dipanjali. Dipanjali.
Hello.
Yes, Dipanjali.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta.
Ma'am, the third answer is the transpiration from the tree is responsible for cloud formation in the sky before it rains.
Okay. So the water evaporates, condenses, and falls in. Then what role do the trees plays in the process of producing role? That I'm asking. What is the role of tree in the process of producing role? Is very important. That I'm asking. How trees are playing role there? If there is rain, now these days there is rain. So how trees are responsible for producing rain in that process? You know, you might have been studied about these things in SST or in science, that evaporate and all. So who will tell me the answer? How trees are responsible for rain? Okay, Dipanjali, you can mute yourself. Vaibhav Kumar.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta.
Ma'am, the trees take the water from the root, and then the stomata from the leaves leaves some water on the leaves, and they evaporates in the air and causes rain.
Yes, this is the right answer. Why? Because there is a process how they evaporate, and then after taking go to the roots, and then after that completely process is done by trees only. You know, so that is why with the help of that evaporation there will be what? Rain. So
Yes, ma'am.
that is the role of tree. I'm asking about these things. Thank you, Abha. I think things
Thank you,
are
ma'am.
clear. So then the third question is simple. No need of talking or just we have discussed. Fourth question also three provides us for that we have also discussed. Question number 5. What does the expression unborn eyes? Just I discussed. Now extract 4. The poet says he plants in sap and leaf and wood. So what does this mean? Aditya Prakash will give this answer. 9:30. Aditya Prakash. Yes, Aditya. Aditya, are you listening me? Maybe there is any problem. We'll be talking to any other. There are too many students are added. They joined us, but only 5 or 6 hands are raised. Why you do not want to give answer? Try to part of this discussion is very important. It means will give a benefit to your exams. Try to take part in discussion. Aradhya, explain this answer. You.
Ma'am, in this question, ma'am, the poet uses the speech of metonymy uh, uh, in the sap and leaf and wood, which refers to the tree, and he means that the tree gives leaf and wood, which is very important for the trade of a country.
Oh, yes.
And cool and sad and the glory of the plain are also two examples of metonymy.
Very good. So here generally, according to writer, what is the benefits that is given means given by the trees are talking about? You know that he plants in sap and leaf. That is the here the figure of speech has been used. That is what metonymy. But what does it mean? So he that with the help of that forest and trees, number of and numerous gifts, numerous things we are just taking from there. That timber and medicines, woods and fruits, that leaves. So there is a numerous gifts was given by God by the tree. So that is why writer has been used the that he just wanted to show the benefits of trees. Thank you, Radha. Things are clear.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now the next question is the same what I discussed just now. What do you mean by forecast? You know that I told that this is important thing. So if you're going to remember this small thing, that will help you to catch the line in the exam. Okay. So forecast, just I told that forecast is what? To foresight. You know, foresee. A person who is thinking or talking about the future time. Clear. Now next question. Who in the hollow of his hand, who will solve the growth of all our land? It's very simple that you have to explain these two lines. Means all the things, the action are in the hand of the people, so that the development of our society, of our country is somewhere in our hand. What action we are going to do on the basis of that particular action, a nation will be go ahead. Clear. Next question says, in what way a nation's growth depends on planting tree? You know, planting trees, how much responsible, and in what concept it is responsible in the future, in the that country's development. In this question that you have to explain in what way the nation's growth is somewhere dependent on planting tree. So who will give this answer? Prachi Tiwari.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Prachi.
The man who plants a tree plants a whole world as a tree. Ma'am, he plants a whole world as he thinks that a tree. And he do not on he plants a beauty for the nature, and also which provides wood, fruits, timber, and medicines, and fresh air. Without these things, the growth of the nation is impossible.
Prachi, you are correct, but some more thing is needed to add in your answer. Your answer is somewhere means not satisfactory. Your answer is correct. Don't think that it is not correct, but some more thing is to be added there. Just wait. I will take any other student, then you will listen, and then after try to complete your answer. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I will be taking to any other. Jayant Pratap, 9D.
Hello.
Yes, Jan.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes, that is morning. Good morning.
Ma'am, the nation growth depends on the planting trees. Means upon the trees.
We are not listening you properly. So we'll be taking to any other student. Just wait. Bhumi Tiwari will give answer of this question. Yes, Bhumi.
Hello.
Yes, Bhumi.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning.
Ma'am, you were saying something.
I'm asking in what way a nation's growth depends on planting tree.
Ma'am, as a tree is important for us because through which we can survive. Maintenance, it maintains the balance, ecological balance is there, which is maintained by the tree. Because of this only, people are alive. They are not only they don't give us shelter, but also give us fruits and also produce oxygen, which is essential for life on the earth. Trees cause rain, and it all due to the from the process of transmitters, and provide us food material for shelter.
So that only I'm asking how it is. That import and export is also done by people.
Yes, ma'am.
So there is a great deal of planting a tree. That with the help of that tree, furniture and economy of the world is somewhere dependent on this as well. So that only who was the last girl Prachi? No, now Prachi, this point you have to add in your answer. So how economical development is somewhere depend on planting tree. Clear, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Bhumi. So the last question is of this poem is this, that comment on the appropriate title of giving this poem. I explained in that video of the first video of this poem that how does this title is somewhere completely appropriate. So you have to discuss the title of this poem. Who will respond me? Title, very important question. Chavi. Speak louder.
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
The heart of a tree is an appropriate title because, as in human, the heart is the most important organ. The heart pumps blood and carries vital materials and nutrition. In the same way, uh, if we will tree, let me explain once again.
I hope that Chavi, there is some network issue. We cannot understand you properly. So we'll be taking to any other student. Aditya, Prakash.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Aditya.
Ma'am, in this poem, the tree is compared to the human heart. Just like heart is an important organ for the survival of humans, just like that, the tree who has not got the heart as an organ, but it plays a best role of it by explaining its beauty and benefit in the poem, not only for the humans, but also for the animals and birds. Hence, we can conclude that the heart of the tree is an appropriate title given to this poem.
Very good, absolute to correct your answer. Somewhere heart is related to what? You know that when we talking about a heart, it is somewhere shows a kindness, a generosity of person. So it is not somewhere belonging to man as well as it is belonging to. You know that tree is somewhere heart of the tree is that heart which is somewhere important for everybody, and there is a you know that a kind feeling is somewhere inside into the heart. So that is why it is related to that. Any other? Just wanted to say anything about this? So, Annamika Mishra, 9th day.
Ma'am, good morning.
Good morning.
Ma'am, when we speak about the heart, we refer one generosity and kindness. In sense, the heart of the tree is a title. A tree is
It's an appropriate title.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, a tree is a genius and a kind to at all discrimination. Its leaves
Genius or generous?
and dies
एक minute,
for good.
The
Ma'am, its
tree.
leaves and dies for others. It provides shade and shelter. It provides fruit and food. It provides materials for building home, sheeps, and other useful things. Every
Namika, we are not understanding you. There are some network issues. Just wait.
For human beings.
So in last, I will be taking to any other student who will give the appropriate answer of this question. There are 4 minutes left for this class this time. So we'll talk to. Okay. To Dhruv Srivastava. So maybe there are some problems, so that's why he cannot connect with us. Aradhya Pathak. Okay, Dhruv. Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, that question only comment on the approach. Fifth question.
Yes, 5 questions.
Ma'am, as our heart is the important organs of a human being. Likewise, trees like human provide us with sap and leaf, all the required minerals, nutrients, and material things. The heart thus signifies the most important quality of the tree.
So you know that how heart is an organ. Just wait. Her heart is an organ in our body. We have to keep safe our heart. No, to survive. So in the same case as the word has been used, the heart of the tree. You know the tree is what? It is like our heart. So to tree also we have to we have to try to save that tree. We have to you know that we have to plant it so that it will give that types of benefits what we have counted here in this home. So I hope this poem is completely clear to everybody. In the next class, I will be talking
Yes,
with the
ma'am. Thank
next
you, ma'am.
poem. That will be the Bengal Sailors. So student, now time is up. So thank you so much and have a nice day.